because what I believe is true, I believe that you were made in the image of God, which instills you with unimaginable value. So I'm going to always treat you with respect. So yeah, this understanding of what it means to be human it's the issue of our time. And I think it's one of the things that really motivates me in this work. There's some Christians that, they don't buy into kind of the work that we do, the philosophy, the understanding of history, the argumentation. And by argument, I don't mean yelling and screaming. I mean, here's my conclusion that is supported by my premises and my reasons and whatnot. Because I don't buy into this notion that as long as you get people into heaven, you can let this world go to hell. That is said with a level of naivety and a lack of appreciation for just the general calling that all mankind has to have dominion over this earth. The trajectory that our country and the world is on is not a good one. And some Christians are like, well, I've read the end of the book. That's where it goes. No, that's a stupid reading of the end of the book. History is not like a straight line of it's only going to get worse. No, there's periods of time of history where things are better and worse. And it's an obligation of Christians, morally speaking, in terms of how they honor God by loving their neighbor, by seeking their good, not just letting society go to hell in a handbasket. And the more that our civilization loses an understanding of what it is to be human, the more we're going to see the kinds of things that we're seeing in the world today grow. And I'm seeing it a ton in the younger generations. I don't know if you're seeing this too, but I'll never forget one conversation among many, but this one just kind of stands out where I was, after giving a lecture, it was a high school age student or maybe just going into college, come up to me afterwards. And he's like, yeah, I agree with your talk. I just don't believe that God exists. And what he meant by I agree by this talk was that if, God does not exist, there is no good reason to believe in objective morality and whatnot. And so we worked through what that meant for like the problem of evil and what that meant for things like the Holocaust and what can you actually call that evil and what do you call that? And his conclusion was, no, I can't call that evil in an objective sense. I would just say that that's the way their society wanted to do it. And so anyway, so we go, he's bought into this. And then I love this question he asked me at the end. He goes, so what do you think that means about me? And it was such a sweet, honest question because, he was like, are you going to now, what do you hate me? Do you think less of me? And I said, well, because what I believe is true, I believe that you were made in the image of God, which instills you with unimaginable value. So I'm going to always treat you with respect, but I'll fight to my bitter end to see that you're never running a country or any organization of any kind of power. Right. I will fight you because of the kind of world you will create. Yep. And he loved that answer and he respected it. But that's what comes with the Christian worldview, this strength to say, no, I will stand up and oppose evil, but I know there's a line that I will not cross. Because you were made in the image of God, and that gives you unimaginable value, the same kind of value that I possess.